Today we're going to help a horse with a condition called ring bone. We're going to use a treatment called iontophoresis, and it is a great way to bring down inflammation and calcium buildups. Let's check it out. This is Blue. Blue is an 18-year-old draft horse mix. This is a big boy here. He probably weighs about 1,400 pounds. Blue has some very severe ring bone. You can see his front feet, the extreme calcium buildup that he's got here on the sides, all built up on both feet. He's pretty painful and stiff when he walks, stubs his toes and trips a lot. So we're going to try some iontophoresis, but we've got a lot of preparation to do to get ready. Blue has a lot of hair around his feet, probably because of the draft horse in him. So we need to clip some of the hair off so we can get the electrodes on him. Next, we're going to start setting up the microcurrent machine. First, we'll put the belly band on him to hold the machine on. It's an elastic band that hooks up just like that. And this horse is so big, we might need to loosen it up a little bit for him. Blue is a big boy. Okay, so let's open up our microcurrent machine before we put it on the horse and see what the settings are. Okay, so we need to move the setting to the MA setting, 2-second duration, and we're going to put it on the first polarity. Then we're going to set the dial to 0.5 and put the cover back on. So we hook the machine to the belly band. Now we're going to hook up our extension wires. These are special wires that have a little snap on the end, so you can hook your electrodes with the medication up to them. So I'm going to hook the red lines up here to the machine, and then the black lines. And I kind of have a little bit of a tangled mess here, so let's straighten all this out. Alright, so I have all my connections hooked up. And let's just hang these over the horse. Get all of our tangles out of here so that they're ready to go. Alright, I want to make sure everything's separated once we get the medications on the pads, so everything goes quickly. Alright, I think we're ready. Now we got to go put the medication on the electrodes. Okay, we have 2 medications that we use. On each electrode, we're going to put 2 cc's of each medication. The first one is dexamethasone. Everybody probably knows that. It's a cortisone type anti-inflammatory. The second medication is Serapin, and this is a medication that was actually originally derived from the venous flytrap. The enzymes that break down the prey for the venous flytrap are used in this medication to help break down calcifications, excessive buildup, scar tissue, things like that. So that's what we're using this one. I like to get all my electrodes set up here in a line and then start drawing up the medication to put on them. before I put the electrodes on with the medication, I'm going to clean the area off with some clean water. You want to make sure you don't have anything like fly spray on the feet before you're going to put it on there. Now I'm going to put the electrodes on, and they have some adhesive that you just pull right off. And I'm going to put them on the biggest, bumpiest area here that has the most calcification going on. Now I'm going to put a bunch of tape over him too to help hold him down, because he's going to be stomping his feet at flies. As best as you can do on these. Now we're going to hook up the electrodes. So these just snap on. And then you're going to have a lot of excess wire here. So it's a good idea to have a piece of tape ready to go. Then you can kind of tape it up here so that it's not falling off. And I'm going to get a piece of tape ready to go for when I get to the other side. Okay, now we're going to turn on our dials here and put them on the highest setting, 5. And then we're going to set a 20-minute timer. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Now our horse is all wired up. Therapy's going. And we're going to sit and wait. Alexa is just about to tell us that our timer is done. There she goes. Alexa, stop. So now we have to change the setting, the polarity on the machine, and flip it over to the other side. Let me see if I can get you a good view here. Catch the other polarity. Then we're going to do another 20 minutes to push the medication in from the other direction. So Blue has been standing here for the first 20 minutes and he looks pretty relaxed. And you'll notice I put a little bit more tape around there just to make sure I had a good seal. He's been stomping at flies a little bit, so I didn't want things to loosen up. Blue's second 20-minute alarm is just about ready to go off. Now we got to get all the stuff off of him. I just set my electrodes out on a chair like this, and I'm going to cover them with some paper towels just to protect them from the dirt, because you can use these electrodes 3 times, so you want to make sure they stay nice and clean and they're not being touched. If you're interested to learn more about microcurrent and iontophoresis for horses, just go to their website. I put it right here. You can buy all of the equipment, the accessories, and there's lots of educational material. Thanks for watching.